Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
I have an echo today because my daughter is home. She got early let out from school today. She's going to help me.
Sad face.
Sad face? Why sad face? It's happy face because you're here with mommy. Welcome to the Weekend Blueprint. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We're trying to work on consistency. So this is week 2 of the Weekend Blueprint, where we do a quick rundown of upcoming events in North Jersey. And we also talk to a local small business owner, get to know some of the people who have businesses in our area. So this is a perfect opportunity for us to get to know new people. These are people that I know through our North Jersey BIPOC business directory and network. And if you are interested in joining that, if you are a small business owner, go to the link in our bio. After you watch this, go to the link in my bio and log in. We are on Facebook, and we also have a business directory at njincolor.com. Join us, and we'd like to talk to you. We're trying to get through as many of our business owners as possible. We want to get to know them all, and I think this is a good way to kind of have a brief conversation with those who have businesses in the area while we stick to our bread and butter of letting you guys know of events coming up. So with that, my name is Tevra Francis. I'm the founder and publisher of NJ in Color, a online publication that connects to the diversity of North Jersey. I have a sidekick here, my 2-year-old daughter. She's home from school early today, so you might hear an echo, but she's my baby, so she's going to be with mommy. So let's get started. So last week we spoke to Latifah Fleming, who is a certified yoga instructor. She's a global citizen. She travels all over the world doing yoga and teaching people how to do yoga. She just wrote a book, and so we talked about that last week. So I just want to thank Latifah for her time. And if you haven't watched that one, it's still in our feed. Go ahead and give that a listen because we did have a really good discussion. It was brief, but it was really important to talk about the impact that mental health plays in our overall wellness, and how she uses her platform to help people improve their mental health and their physical health at the same time. So this week we're talking to Sheila Burns-Owens, and she is a local master quilter. She has a business called Her Second Stitch, and I'll put that in the chat in just a minute. And she is somebody that I've been wanting to talk to on live for a while. We met because she gifted me a beautiful pillow when I completed the Delta process. She made me a nice pillow, and I still have this pillow. I have it in my TV room. And so since then we've become like she's done other pillows for me as gifts. She did some upholstery for for a piece that I have here that I wanted to have specially customized, because I really love how intricate her quilt work is. Like, it's so creative, and it just gives, like, the piece that I have, I can't bring it in as a piece of furniture, but it just gives that uniqueness and that cultural relevance that I love for my home. So and she's right there in Teaneck, and she's kind of like these hidden gems that we find, in our business community. So in just a second, we'll bring her on so you guys can get to know her as well. And she's also having an event coming up this weekend, so I want you guys to know about that. All right, so event number 1. If you guys know me, you guys know I love the Teaneck Terpsies, the Terpsichoreans at Teaneck High School. They are the dance crew there. They have their major performance every year. So this year is their 52nd annual performance, and it's this weekend, February 17th and 18th. Their tickets are available now. You could go to @Teaneck Terpsies, their Instagram, for the link to go to their website. Also, all of these events are located on my online calendar at njandcolor.com. Go to the calendar tab and you'll see everything listed for February. The links are in there as well. So I've been to 2 Teaneck Turfy events. They're fantastic. These kids are so talented, and it's like seeing a Broadway show right here again in Teaneck. Teaneck is like the fountain of talent. So check them out. They are this particular event is like their main yearly fundraiser, but they put in so much work. So we just want everybody to come out and support. So it is this Saturday and Sunday, February 17th at 7 p.m. and Sunday, February 18th at 3 p.m. So go out and participate in that. Okay, in Hackensack on Sunday the 18th, there's a lot going on this weekend. Like I said, this week, there's a lot of things, but I have as many as I could find or that were sent to me. I have them listed on our event calendar. So go to njandcolor.com/calendar, or you just go to this website and click on the calendar tab or the link in my bio, and it has a link directly there for February. So the Hip Hop Beyond 50 celebration is happening in Hackensack. Hackensack Harmony Hip Hop's birth in Bergen. So if you guys didn't know, the Sugar Hill Gang originates from Englewood, New Jersey, which is in Bergen County. A lot of our hip hop foundations, as far as like the global, cultural phenomenon that is hip hop, a lot of it came from, Bergen County and from this area. So don't sleep on Bergen County. We do things over here, and they are going to celebrate that in Teaneck. No, actually in Hackensack. The city of Hackensack and Elevate Hackensack present this event called Hip Hop Beyond 50. It's at the, looks like the Hackensack Performing Arts Center. And so that's going to have workshops, industry panels, surprise performances, and giveaways. It's February 18th from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. Master G from the Sugar Hill Gang, like I just said, he's going to be the marquee person. There's also lots of other guests, including Leland Robinson, who is the part of the foundation of hip hop, Sugar Hill Records. Leland Robinson, the Robinson family, Sylvia Robinson, and that is her family. So that's going to be a really good thing. There are tickets available. They are on Eventbrite, but again, I say, you can go to my calendar at njandcolor.com, and the link is there as well. You can go straight to the link and get your tickets, from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. February 18th. So the flyer looks like, oops, that's my daughter. Oh, Lord. That's what my daughter looks like. So, I would do something like that. Let me go back to it. Okay, here it is. So that's what the flyer looks like. Okay, and then I'm gonna do a couple more, and then we're gonna get to this this event. So, parents of students who are who are preparing for college, there are a couple events for you. Our friends over at Parent Matters, ParentMatterz. Parent Matters, they are having an event on Tuesday, February 20th called How to Become a Student Worth the Investment. And it's going to teach you how to explore ways to maximize your extracurricular activities, to grow interest into skills and talents, identify your dream careers, and to access valuable scholarships and college admission. The speaker at this event is Talia Givens. And there's going to be free food, raffle prizes, etc. It's a free event, but is registration required. So if you go to njandcolor.com, go to the calendar, you'll see it's on February 20th, Tuesday, February 20th at 6 p.m. And this is at Dwight Morrow High School, but it's free to the public. So you just got to register, get all that helpful information, especially if you're a parent of a student that is wanting to go to college and wanting to maximize your chances with your application process, your experiences, and etc. That is presented by the Englewood Public School District, the I Am Worth the Investment, and our friends at Parent Matters. All right, and then the next thing for students and parents who are thinking about college, the National Coalition of 100 Black Women is having their annual Historically Black Colleges and Universities panel discussion and mix and mingle. They have this every year. It's a really impactful event. They have a lot of the pillars of our community come from HBCUs. and they come together. They have information session with a Q&A. They have a large panel. They have information tables from most of the major HBCUs, and it's really a popular and successful event every single year I've been, and I'll probably be at this one. If you have not heard of it, you can go to the NCBW 100 for Bergen Passaic, their website. They have information there. It's a free event. It's at Bergen Community College on February 22nd. This year at 6 o'clock p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Moses Family Meeting and Training Center at Bergen Community College. Like I said, this is a fantastic program. All of the representatives are there from the various HBCUs. You can get information, you can get applications, you can get all kind of stuff there. And also, you can ask questions of the panel about their experiences at HBCUs. There's just a really good program. So shout out to the National Coalition of 100 Black Women. And like I said, go to njincolor.com to the calendar, and you will see it there as well. Okay, let me see. The last thing. Oh gosh, I have two more things. I'm sorry. Let me hurry up. There's a whole bunch of other events on the calendar. So whatever I don't get to in this chat, go to the calendar. You'll see it there. So the mayor of Haledon, the borough of Haledon, New Jersey, Haledon, which is just over in Passaic County, Mayor Michael Johnson is having his mayor's gala on, Wednesday, February 21st at 6 p.m. And this is to celebrate and to enjoy, networking and participating with the councilman, Robert Artis, and some other people who are raising funds. I'm assuming this is a fundraiser, but this is for the 2024 Mayor's Gala honoring Mayor Michael Johnson for the borough of Haledon, New Jersey. So you'll see his information also online, but you can go to this is at the Brownstone House in Paterson, New Jersey, and go to Mayor Haledon's page and you'll see the information there as well. All right, and one more. Okay, so Community Baptist Church of Inglewood is having their Black Business Expo. It's 2 days of Black business support, tables, symposium, exhibits, etc. on February 23rd and 24th, celebrating Black excellence. And to my knowledge, the registration for vendors is closed. However, they need all of us to come and support and buy from our vendors, get to know them. So at Community Baptist Church on February 23rd and 24th, go out there and celebrate Black excellence and Black History Month by supporting Black business. Two more quick things. The Bergen County Deltas, Bergen County Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. They are having their annual scholarship luncheon on March 29th. And then the Bergen County Chapter of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated is having their Finer Womanhood Empowerment Luncheon on March 3rd. Did I say that right? Go to the calendar and you'll get the correct information. Delta's on March 29th. Zeta's on March 3rd. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and get her on here. Let's get Sharon on here. Sheila on here so we can get this conversation started. Traveler. I'm always fascinated by people who travel the world, who go and see new things, who are, open to other cultures and then translate that into their art. Those are people that I'm always attracted to. So I want you guys to get to know her. And hopefully she sees that I'm pinning her on here. Let's see. Pin comment. Okay, let's get you on here, Sheila. I'm looking for you. Accept the invitation. In the meantime, if you guys have plans, let me know what you're doing. If you are an event promoter, producer, anything like that, you can email me or you can submit your events through our portal. Go to our website and you'll see the information there. Submit an event. And if I see it in time, give me enough time to actually see it. and then we could get it up. How is she unable to join? Oh Lord, let's see. Am I going to be talking to myself? Let's see. I do it all the time, so it's okay. um, so yeah, so we're just gonna there you are. There you are. Turn your screen around.
Yes, I had
If I see it in
had
time,
to switch from.
to actually see it, then we could get it up. How is she unable to join? Oh Lord, okay. Let's see. I'm going to be talking to seeing myself, so turn off the computer. I do it all the time, so it's okay. Your screen around. So like you're doing a selfie.
Yes.
Can you see the turnaround thing?
Yes.
There you are. There you are. Wait, no,
Nope.
turn it again. Well, we can see your quilting. There you are. Hey, Sheila.
I had to switch from my computer to my phone.
Oh, that's okay. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. So just make sure we can see your face real good, okay?
Yes.
There you go. Okay, so thank you for joining me today. I gave everybody a quick update on Essa, how we met. I'll just repeat it really quickly. So back, after I became a Delta, you sent me a gift. You sent me a gift of a really beautiful pillow, quilted with the letters and the beautiful colors of Delta, and I really appreciated that. So fast forward to like a year or so later, 2 years later, I have a bench that I needed to reupholster, but I didn't want to do anything boring. And so I said, you know what, maybe Sheila can like hook it up for me. So I brought you the fabrics and I told you what I was thinking about, and you made this beautiful tapestry, this quilt basically that I was able to use to reupholster my bench, and it looks fantastic. It's the first thing you see when you walk into my house. And you made me a matching pillow to match, which I love. And then I've also, gifted the pillows and whatnot to friends in the area. So I just wanted people to know who you are, what you do, and some of the things that kind of drive you in your business. Can you move your camera down a little bit more?
Okay.
Though? We need to see more of your face.
All right. What I'm going to do is lower. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, first of all, I thank you for this opportunity, and I thank you for the introduction also.
No problem. No problem. But there you are.
Okay.
Don't move.
It was so much easier with the computer versus the phone. But actually, her second stitch was actually birthed in October 1st, 2019. And it started out where my daughter, who is a Delta, asked if I would make a quilt for her out of my mother's T-shirts. So I did not know how to quilt. I went to the RADA Senior Center and started taking quilting classes. I was able to do the quilt for her, and then I did some other quilts, and I had some scraps. And I went down to cultural expressions and learned how to string quilt.
Oh.
And the person that at African Heritage Fashions on Teaneck Road, she gave me a lot of fabric. So I surprised her and gave her a pillow. I made a pillow for her and I gave it to her. She had it in her shop, and then people started asking to buy it. And that's how her second stitch came about.
Nice.
So right now, I have this opportunity today, and you mentioned that I am doing an event on Sunday, with Mocha Moms. So I am working with children where they're going to actually do a patchwork pillow. And then you also mentioned Community Baptist Church, and I'll be one of the vendors at Community Baptist Church. So I hope people will come out on the 23rd and the 24th. And I thank God for Black History Month, because the change starts here at the Hyatt Regency in New Brunswick. They also invited me to showcase my pillows, and that's on the 27th of February. So Black History Month has been good to me. And again, I thank you for this opportunity. And
No problem. So you mentioned your event. So let me give out the full information. Hey, Vernidra. So the Bergen County Mochas are having a Bisa Butler inspired event for kids. Children will learn the importance of quilting in Black history, about the living legend herself, Bisa Butler, who is from New Jersey, right? Yeah, I think so. I think she's in New Jersey. And how to create pillows inspired by her work to take home. So Bisa and Black History Month featuring Miss Sheila Burns-Owens of Her Second Stitch, Sunday, February 18th at 2:30 p.m. And you can go to the Mocha Mom site for details. That is the flyer. So let's talk about this for a little bit. Bisa Butler, if you follow art, if you follow quilting, you know about Bisa Butler. She is this phenomenal quilting artist. She uses her fabrics and her stitches to make almost like colorful, lifelike images of everything throughout our history. If you look her up, you'd be amazed at her work. How has she inspired you in your teaching and in your artistry as well?
just her creativity, the way she uses the fabrics and the textures and mixing them together, and that's exactly what I try to do with the string quilting. Take different textures, different fabrics, mostly African print, and put it together. And when I see her work, I'm so
Mm-hmm.
inspired. Yes,
Awesome. So
yes.
what makes you want to share this with the young kids? Because this is for the little kids.
This is the little kids, and actually, actually, they're going to make a pillow,
Mhm.
and on one side of the pillow, they're actually going to do patchwork. We're not going to sew. We're going to actually use glue,
Okay.
and then on the other side, they will use their creativity, just like Visa, where they'll take different, not only materials, but different items and put it together and create what they want on the other side of the pillow.
Oh,
And I am a retired educator, so I enjoy working with children, and I love art. So
good, good,
it's going to
good.
be fun.
You hear my little echo over here. I'm gonna try and bring her, but she's two, so I don't know how she's gonna manage with glues and whatever. I'll probably just have to make that pillow myself, which is fine. So, what are some of the most interesting things you've made so far? Like you get custom orders. So, what is the craziest thing somebody has requested for you to make besides my bench?
I'm just going to take your bench. But what's interesting, I do a lot of, I also do like theme type pillows, and for example, someone in California who his I guess his tag name is rabbit, so he asked for a rabbit pillow. So I found rabbit fabric, and I made a pillow for him. Um, I know with breast cancer awareness, someone ordered a pillow because they wanted to give it to someone who was a cancer survivor. So I
Uh-huh.
was able to do that. My most recent one, usually my front is different from my back, but someone asked, "Can I have both the back and front the same?" And I'm like, "Okay, but it will be string quilted."
Hmm.
And I actually just finished it and I sent it off, but then it inspired me, and I'm just going to show you. This is how my back usually is, but I did it for the front.
Hmm. Oh,
So it's
okay, so
actually,
African inspired. Okay.
yes.
Uh-huh. Nice.
So, so some people order like sports pillows. I know football, basketball, baseball.
And you do
So,
make full quilts, like a quilt for like a
what?
throw type
Uh,
quilt.
well, I started out with the quilts, but now I'm just sticking to the pillows.
Okay, okay.
Even when you ask for the bench, I'm like, okay, that's not what I'm doing right now, but I did it.
I think
And the whole thing with quilts, it's time consuming, it's very expensive, um, and and the quilter who would do the finishing for me,
uh-huh.
she didn't make it through
Oh,
2020. So and I find it difficult to give that work to someone else that I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
So
I,
I haven't been doing
yeah.
quilts.
So with you are a retired educator. but you're also like a prolific traveler. So let's talk about that for a little bit. Tell us about some of the places that you've been, and you showed me a few pictures, but tell me about like your life as a traveler.
Okay. One of the things, when I decided I was going to retire, I didn't think about starting a business, but it happened. But I wanted to work out. I wanted to join a gym, spend time in the gym, and I also want to travel. So I told my husband that I wanted to go to all 50 states after talking to someone who retired, and she was saying she went to all 50 states with her job. I said I wanted to go to all 50 states as enjoyment.
Yeah.
So he said, okay, I'll let you know which ones I'll go with you. He said there's some that I don't want to go to. But then we started traveling in 2019, and then 2020 happened, and I actually had my grandchildren who live in North Carolina. I had to do virtual school.
Okay.
So we brought them up to New Jersey for virtual school, and anyone that had to do virtual school with the children, we knew that they were going to drive us crazy. So we rented an RV. We went to Chicago, and then we decided to do Route 66. So we went from Chicago to California.
Wow.
And then we enjoyed it so much that the next year my husband and I did cross country of the northern United States. So now I have done all 50 states.
Wow.
And I did that between 49 states between 2019 and 2022.
Nice.
And so now I am starting with the continents. I did Europe. In December, my daughter's graduating, and we're going to Thailand. So I have it mapped up from now to 2027,
Oh, wow.
where I'll be traveling.
That's awesome. Awesome. What an amazing retirement. At least we know you're not sitting on the couch. You started a business, you're traveling, you're still teaching the kids because they still need you, I'm sure. I know that was like an education that they'll never be able to get in a classroom. So that's amazing. So with your travels and your experience, you mentioned that you're writing a book.
Yes.
So can you tell us about that project?
Yes, and the book will be released this summer.
Good.
It's actually a memoir. When I was traveling, someone said, "Why don't you write a book about your travels?" And I'm like, that wasn't anything I was interested in, but I journal all the time. And then I'm like, okay, I started putting it together, and I started writing about my travels, but then I started writing about my life. I had flashbacks to, growing up. I talk about, because I'm an associate minister at First Baptist Church of Teaneck, and I have a marriage ministry. So I talked about marriage. So there's a chapter on marriage. I also different things in life. I talked about self-care, working out. Since I retired, I lost 30 pounds. So I talk about that journey and how it's so easy to put it back on. So that's part of my book. I also talk about stigmas, and that's included in the book. So it's basically, it's a book that I prayerfully will help someone else along their journey. And you don't have to be retired. It's just loving life and living life to the fullest. So that's basically what the book is about.
Do you have a title?
I was going to say, the official title is Completion.
Oh.
And then we're working on the subtitle, which is Stitching Together Life's Journey.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's nice. Oh. Okay. That's awesome. Well, we can't wait to see it when you come out and it's released. You come back on and talk to us about it. So, Definitely. Is there anything that people should know if they wanted to support you? Like, how can they place an order? What do they need to do? Yes.
Her Second Stitch is on Facebook, Instagram, also Etsy. You can purchase it on Etsy. You can email me. You can email me at hersecondstitch@gmail.com. And my pillows are also sold at African Heritage Fashions on Teaneck Road. So
Okay. So, like I said, they make a great gift. I've gifted them, but I've also like used them in my home. That's not the last project if you would do a chair, like, but I have to save my coins before I come up there with all the fabric. But Sheila does fantastic work. It's very intricate and beautiful, and your fabric selections are just amazing. I just love how your things turn out. So with
Thank you.
that, let's just give everybody a quick reminder about the importance of quilting in Black history, because we want to tie this all together with Black History Month. And you're going to be talking about this on Sunday, February 18th, with the Mocha Moms and the Minis. You're going to give them an abbreviated version, but we just want maybe an adult version of why quilting is so important to Black history.
Yes, and I'm sure.
Like I said, she's 2 years old.
It's fine. But many of us have seen quilts that were our grandmothers, our great grandmothers' quilts. And when you think about in slavery time, they actually took fabric, old fabric and sewed it together because they needed to stay warm. So they needed that blanket. So they would put together, old pieces, sew it together. They would stuff it, and I just found out that they also stuffed it with newspaper. So they stuffed it with whatever they could find, so they could stay warm, and that has been passed down. Where I love the fact that with like beads, she uses all types of textures and materials and put it together, and it's something that we can trace back to slavery.
And it's something that we need to not let that artwork or that art style be lost.
Yes, yes.
And so you do your work by hand and by, like, how does that work?
I actually use a machine, but I cut the fabrics, and most of my fabrics either come from Ghana or Mali. I do mud cloth also, and I cut them into strips, and then I sew them together.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
And how long does it take to like make one piece? Like your pillows, how long does it take for you to make that?
Okay. Unfortunately, I often have rush orders, but I usually can do a pillow within a week.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So in a world where we get everything from Target and Wayfair or wherever, it is important to hold on to those elements of our cultural identity, to true artwork. So I hope that this is helpful in kind of spreading the word about what you do, so that people can know that you can get an actual piece from an actual local artist that can be in your home. And like my bench, I sit on it and I think of you. So, so Sheila, any last things that you want to tell everybody?
One thing I can say is every pillow that I make, I pray over it, and I pray that it'll be a blessing to whoever receives it. So you receive a prayed over, blessed pillow.
Good. I feel the blessing every time. Thank you so much, Miss Sheila. This was Sheila Burns-Owens. She is the founder and the owner of Her Second Stitch. I put the her IG link in the bio, and you can get all of her information from there. Sheila, thank you so much, and have a great weekend.
Okay.
Hopefully, I'll be able to see you on Sunday.
Okay. And thank you so much.
No problem. You guys have a good day. Okay, guys, so thank you for your time today. This was a short and sweet one because Sheila is amazing, but I wanted her to get, I don't want to hold people up for their whole day. So thank you for joining me. Again, you can go to njandcolor.com, check out our calendar, check out our business directory and all the great things we have going on. And thank you for connecting with NJ and Color as we connect you to the diversity of North Jersey. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Bye-bye.